Well, hi there. My name is Mr. Fink, and most people just call me Fink, but we'll get to know each other throughout the year. So, first off, welcome to the high school. This is not exactly how any of us envisioned your high school career beginning, but it is what it is, and we will get through this. So, um, it's gonna be a bumpy road as we go. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is different for all of us. There's an analogy that's been being tossed around in the high school with the teachers that we are building the airplane as we're trying to fly it, and it really is the case that we're trying to build this as we go. There are going to be bumps in the road. The motto this year basically just needs to be, we're going to try to get through this together with a smile on our face. That's the best we can do. So, is it going to be a rough road? Probably. But we will get through this together. The first thing we need to do is get used to this software. There's some good things about this software that I'm learning, but this is the first time I've used it. And there's definitely some hiccups that we're going to have to get through, some bad things that I'm not real happy about with this software. There's definitely pros and cons with everything. So we will get through this. Keep in mind, I understand kind of a lot of the feelings that you're feeling with this online. It's new. I have 2 master's degrees. Both of those master's degrees I finished online. I can still remember the very first time I logged in to take an online class, and the nervousness, the confusion of what am I supposed to do? What is this going to look like? What task do I have to get done? What am I miss? I always felt like I was missing something and I wasn't doing everything I was supposed to do. Please know I understand that, and I'm going to do the best I can to alleviate as much of that as I can. So the number one thing I need you to remember, if you are feeling overwhelmed or you just have a question or you're just confused about anything, please call me, email me. I'm going to set up a remind with us so we can get things going that way, and you can text me. And communication is going to be by far the number one thing that we have to address this year, and we have to make sure we are doing a good job of just communicating back and forth of what it's on my part of what I expect from you, and then at the same time you need to communicate with me of any problems you're facing, things that are, if you have difficulties at home with setup or online, or your device just isn't working right. I need to know these things. If I don't know them, I can't help you with them. So please contact me with any questions you have or any problems you have. I can't necessarily guarantee you, especially with this software, that I'll have the answer right away, but I'll do my best to work on it and I'll get an answer as soon as I can. So with that, I've been trying to make this as easy as possible for you, especially in the beginning. What I've actually done, took me a long time, is I went through and I hid everything. So basically, I only want you to do what I show you. And the reason I did that is I didn't want you to log in and see this giant list of assignments and tasks and content that you have to go through and just get overwhelmed. I wanted you to only do what I want you to do. I am going to ask that you log in on a daily basis. Every day, log in, and I will have something for you to do. But it's going to be, I'm going to build it as we go kind of thing. Sometimes it might just be, watch this video. That's all you're going to do. Sometimes it might be, here's a lesson to click through and an assignment, or it's going to vary on a daily basis. But it might be a test. You log in and take a test. So when you I just don't want you feeling overwhelmed. If you do ever feel overwhelmed, please let me know, okay? So the first thing I need you to do is start playing around with this software. I want you to go into the content page. You will see a tab that says Get Started. Please click on that and follow through that whole tutorial. It'll probably take you a little while. But what it's going to do is it's going to help you get used to this software. And this is the same software you're going to use for all your classes, so I would recommend doing this before you do anything else in any other class. So what I would like you to do first is go through that. The second thing I would like you to do is that after doing that is go to the discussion tab. You will see a link that says Mr. Fink's website. I would like you to click on that website and kind of surf around a little bit and see what you can find, and then comment on it afterwards. What I have been doing over the last couple years, I started it last year and then I kind of stopped for a while, and then I was forced to pick it up at the end of the year again, is I started recording my lessons. If you click on the trigonometry part, you'll see a lot more videos than you will in the Algebra 1 part. But I'm going to do that exact same thing this year. Every single day, what I'm going to do is I'm going to record, well, most days, I'm going to record what I teach in class. So, and I'm going to post them on that website. So what you'll have is you'll have kind of an option of you can watch my videos to get the content, and you can also go through the online content or online tutorials to get the same material. I wanted to do that because I want you to be able to do the online, but I also want you to, feel like you're a member of my in-person class as well. Do I wish we could all be in person? Absolutely, but I totally understand. Part of me wants to be right there, at home with you, working from home. But we got to do what we got to do. So today, what I would like you to do is first just go through that. Again, press the content button, go to where it says Get Started, and follow that tutorial. You should do that before you do any other class. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is go to where it's discussions, and all I want you to do is click on my personal website and go through that a little bit and see what you think. There's not a lot on there, obviously, just yet. There might be 1 or 2 early videos and then a bunch later. I'm not saying you have to watch the videos, but just get an idea of what's on that website. And just post a comment. When you log in tomorrow, I'll have something else for you to do, okay? I'm going to try to do that almost on a daily basis. We'll see how it goes. But again, we are building this as we're trying to fly the plane. So, bear with me. Understand that I'm doing the best I can, and we will get through this together, okay? Other than that, one thing I do want to stress, one thing that I do love about teaching is just getting to know my students. And that's going to be a little bit more of a challenge this year because I still need to develop that relationship with you. I want you to know who I am and I want to know who you are, kind of thing. So we need to communicate as much as we can and be as honest as you can with everything you do. I understand that a lot of people come to the high school or come to especially a math class, with expectations of, maybe you have the belief, I'm not very good at math, or math's never been my best subject, or maybe math's my favorite subject and I love math, I'm gonna get an A in this class. But we all come in with preconceived expectations. Please throw those out the window. And the reason I say that is if you were, maybe before math wasn't easy for you, great. That's okay. We're going to get through this. That doesn't mean you're not going to be great in this class. And it doesn't mean maybe you say you didn't like math before. That doesn't mean you're not going to like math now. I'll try to make it as fun as I can. If you came in, you were an A student and you always love math. Well, I'm going to try to keep it that way. But, we'll see how it goes. But let's try to have some fun as we go, okay? So please do those couple activities, log in and on a daily basis. But if you have any questions at all, please email me or send me a message and we will get through this. All right? I will see you guys soon.